up your assignments. But not only that, you're not only there to perform assignment, you also learn here to learn. And with the resources, you'll be able to develop your assignment and also to learn. And if you have any problem in the course of your assignment because you don't understand a certain part, then you can always come back to me and ask me for direction and for coaching. But the working of the practical assignment goes together with the resources that are posted onto the portal.
Okay.
This is fundamental here, because otherwise, I mean, you will not be able to. You will be able to develop your assignment, but it will be not the kind of assignment that is demanded. It will be an assignment that is, you may not even be able to pass, because you have to put it together, the theory and the practice. Without the theory, you cannot do the practice.
Sorry. Salas.
And you see, that's what concerns me. Now, in this program, finance is obviously a very critical unit. Other units are also critical, like marketing, which is a very heavy unit. Others are more simple, like customer service is one. That's okay. It's more like common sense. But for finance and for marketing, namely, you need to have the fundamentals. And, this is what is critical here. Like, for example, in the finance, we can go back to the understanding of a profit and loss statements, and what it means gross profit, and what it means operating expenses, and what it means total assets. Those are fundamentals. That what is fixed capital, what is working capital. Those are not concept, but terminology that you need to understand to be able to develop your assignment.
Oscar. And you have a question, you ask it. When you have question,
Yeah.
you start. Ask Mr. Follow.
So for practical task, hotel financial report, I must apply from Heim too.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. You got to develop your profit and loss statement, and you got to show a balance sheet, and you should be able to. It would be nice if you could compare your performance with last year's performance, for example, and that will imply that you look at your total revenues, and your total revenues are comprised of two elements: rooms revenue and the food and beverage revenues. Okay.
Okay.
So if you take rooms, you see the rooms revenue, you have payroll and related costs, you have other direct expense, and then you come up to the room's income. And you do the same thing with food and beverage. You got your revenues that you derive from food and beverage, your cost of sales, because it costs you to buy products to serve. Then you got your payroll and related costs, other direct expense, and then you got your food and beverage income. And then you have other expenses, okay? Like the telephone and other expenses. And then you have other expenses that are not related to rooms or food. I will call them overall expenses of the Teledome, such as administrative and general, marketing expense, your energy cost, etc., etc. So at the end, you will come up with an income, before fixed charges, that will include the taxes, the insurance, the interest, and then you will be able at the bottom line to see a net income. That will be an example here I'm showing you of an income statement for a teledome. So if you can write down, perhaps this will help you. You start with the total revenue of the teledome, okay? You start by separating rooms and food. So you have revenues, payroll, other direct expense, total room income. And then you look at food and beverage, and you have food, revenue, cost of sales, payroll, and also the income for food and beverages. Then you have your telephone charges, okay? And then you come up to a total operating income, okay? For the both room and food. This would be, but all of this, for example, what I'm just telling you here is under resources. You can look under resources and you'll find it. That will be, this is so you can review, and since if you have last year, from the last year's statements, you can make a comparison between this year and last year. In effect, it will be, what you're going to do is probably for 2015, you see, for 2015. But you can compare 2014 and 2015 to see how the business is operating. And you should, to get this information from the auditors, or the people that check the books, and say, I would like to have I would like to see the statements for 2014 and then 2015, and look at the way it is. That seems like a critical part.
Christian, something is on Skype open because I hear very big echo.
I know. I don't know why it is so, because I just closed. It's closed here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Excuse me, follow please. Continue please.
I don't want to say Skype out. Close the window. Is it better? No.
No.
Yeah, it's better now. I'm here. Okay, next. There are also other resources. There is a terminology which we posted last year. Why is this noise? It's not. I don't understand why it's making this noise. Wait a minute.
Andreas, you are on a conference call with.
Okay, I close this.
Andreas.
Okay, I'm gonna quit Skype, but I have nothing.
You are on a conference call with.
Okay, I close this.
Andreas.
I closed Skype. Okay, I'm gonna quit Skype, but I have nothing.
You are on a conference call with.
Okay, I close this.
Andreas.
Close Skype. Okay, I'm gonna quit Skype, but I have nothing.
You are on a conference call with. Andreas. Hello, are you there?
Yes.
Hello, are you there?
Yes, sound is terrible.
I don't hear nothing.